It's a gorgeous day for Cosmic League Baseball after a redemptive night of Slither. I had lost I think twice as Earl Weaver Dinger, the name for my last simulation video, in note of the Weaverian 3-run homer by Doppelganger of the Hearts. Finally I told myself, slow the hell down, and that became my next IGN. Junk in the Trunk and Absolute Proof. Who are these people? They are the last 2 players out of 30 to make their debuts. At a time when all the batters have 5 games under their belts. Moonshot for Sofa Confessed. The 2-run dinger is Sofa's 4th extra base hit in a little over 5 games, which beats the rest of the league by 2. The Hearts could tie the series 3-3 from a 3-0 hole if they can make their lead stand up. Closest call yet for a triple play, since not only did we have a double play situation, we had a triple play situation, except there was already 1 out. Near infamy for Casanova and redemption of a sort for Proof. Expect to see way more triple plays than occurs in the majors, and be glad that you probably won't have to spend a lifetime waiting to see one in person. First hit allowed by Junk in the Trunk is a big triple by Bailey's Irish Cream, but with 2 outs too little too late. 2 in the first, 2 in the second for the Hearts against Absolute Proof. 18.00 run average puts one in mind of Carrots' 18K pace after 2 innings in the old flat round rivalry league. The payoffs came with 2 outs, on back-to-back singles by Fortune Cookie and Sofa Confessed, who has already tied the single-game RBI mark after only 2 innings, with 3. Diamonds are on the board. Nothing but trouble doubles from the ideal lead-off position to make up for diamond woes in their previous frame. When a triple had been wasted. 5th run for the Hearts in 3 innings, at a juncture when Carrots from my old tabletop league had started to cool down. Bartholomew makes it happen after a crouching tiger double sets the stage. Diamonds leak another 1 in. Identical results in the 3rd and 4th innings, this time with Longface providing the lead-off double. Absolute Proof gets through an inning, and a perfect one at that. The strikeout of Sofa Confessed was just a hair off of silliest possible. League record 4-run inning. How pathetic is that? Diamonds lock Junk in the Trunk, overcoming a 3-run deficit, and now have a 1-run lead. Which is something of a fulfillment of the backyard fantasy, except it's only the 5th inning. Speaking of only the 5th, the 6 runs ties yesterday's 9-inning record, and the 5 runs for the team that stands to lose also ties yesterday's mark for most runs scored in defeat. Believe in Miracles becomes the first player to reach 2 home runs after 7/18 of the league had been tied for the league lead. 5 reaching base ties a record, but this time 1 up last time because of Jalapeño's timeliness, stroking a 2-out double with runners on 2nd and 3rd. Pippi Longstocking is the player who got it rolling, and is on pace to reach base half the time for a 4th consecutive game. We need to start wrapping our heads around the fact that the Diamonds' Absolute Proof could be this game's winning pitcher. Having surrendered 2 and 1 run in the first stanza, hair off of silliest possible in striking out misinformation. Diamonds set new standard for a 9-inning game by only the 6th inning in scoring their 7th run against Junk bound and gagged in the Trunk. With thanks to Bailey's Irish Cream for stroking a lead-off double. Distance angle coordinates on the amusing side. With the first 2 batters looking dyslexic, and the last 2 looking like twins, but the results were very different. When Nothing But Trouble lands a 6-2, it's a historic RBI, but when Miracles does the same, it's an out that ends the inning. Pippi falls below 500 on the day by landing the golden triple play square, but her contribution was as vital as anyone involved in the run. Since at least it wasn't a strikeout, and it wasn't a multi-out situation. A 400 on-base percentage can put a fellow toward the top in the majors, but in the bottom of the 6th against Absolute Proof, it wasn't enough for a run. 5 consecutive run-scoring innings for the Diamonds against Junk in the Trunk is a new record, and their 9-run ongoing total pads the record they have already set. Big Bop sweet as sugars. Jalapeño on the short list of players who've had 3 RBIs in a game. Longface makes the golden square look like it's going out of style. Proof has quietly pitched a 4th straight shutout inning despite letting the first batter reach base. Can you believe it? Miracles doubled up, and Junk gets 3 up and 3 down. Fifth straight goose egg for absolute proof, even after finishing up the inning with 2 plays of home run potential. First time that's happened since Bojangles of the Hearts landed a distance 8 and 7 back-to-back in Game 3's bottom of the first. Both times, both outs. Looks like the Diamonds will have come in and gone out like a lamb, but that middle 5 they were a lion. Only way that the Hearts can stay alive is if they tie the runs scored inning record. Distance 6, distance 6. Oh well, at least they're outs, even if we're on the verge of the number of the beast. Bam. A triple for Casanova on a third straight distance 6, but who cares, because we're talking 4 runs that the Hearts need to tie this game. Single double single, bam bam bam. 2 in and 2 on, and here comes Doppelganger up to the plate representing the winning run. Somehow proof survives. Hearts score more in defeat than any team had scored in victory over the league's first 5 games. The Diamonds win 9-7, and lead the rivalry 4 games to 2. Definitely the most fun I've had constructing a box score. Yes, I did this manually, but otherwise what you're looking at is the outputs of a program. First 4 count cases of multiple what you call extras have all occurred in this game. Losers wrap 7 hits more than the winners today, and it was 6 hits more in yesterday's game. The way you pull that off is to hit for power instead of singling from station to station. 7/11 of the Diamonds' hits were for extra bases, a record alongside the 5 Diamonds doubles in particular. Sweet as Sugar's 3-hit game paired with yesterday's record 4 hits gives him 7 hits in 9 at-bats over the past 2 games, or a 1 for 3, 333 over and above Pippi's recent 6 for 6 on 2 games of batting 1,000. 3 runs produced without getting a hit makes show me the money's line jump out at you, and the Hearts' Doppelganger became the first player to get 6 at-bats in a game, if the walk-strikeout ratio for absolute proof is to be believed. Look for proof to improve next time around and make today's outing look like a fluke. Check out the description for a link to the Cosmic League Baseball Rulebook. In the old days I played it by hand. Are there any programmers out there who would like to advance this program? Thanks everybody for hanging out with me.